Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name's Deanna. Today we'll be working on week number 8 of my 13 weeks of Halloween. These will be loaded up more frequently than once a week because I want to allow you time to be able to gather the supplies if you want to create something similar. I will be using one of the Dollar Tree pumpkins. I've already taken the stem off of mine, and my granddaughter wanted to play with it, and I didn't want her pulling that stem off and having that sharp toothpick, but I needed to pull them off anyway. So what I have done is I know they still carry these pumpkins. I painted mine with 2 coats of my Waverly chalk paint, 60679E plaster, and it's kind of a off-white color. And I also had in my stash from Dollar Tree an old glittered skull. So I also painted that with the same paint. And what I did was it had a battery light in here. The batteries died. So I just, and because it was more down at the bottom, I wanted something higher up. So I just took one of my regular lights, tea lights, and I cut this out so I could slide that in there and be able to access that after I was done with my project. So I'm not probably going to glue that in if I don't have to. That way I can pop it out and replace it. I just wanted to do an update on some supplies. I did not buy these this year. These are from past, but I know they do still carry these. I'm trying to redo some of my supplies that I have to update them into something different. We do some Halloween parties, and I had lots of little decorations that I had purchased. So I want to get them out of the box and get them updated into something I will use again. So like I said, I pre-painted these. They've had a couple days to dry. I just mixed up some of my Waverly Elephant chalk paint, 60711E. You can use whatever paint you want. I find with this foam that the chalk paints work really good. Now this is not chalk paint that you can write on with chalk. This is just a chalk paint, which is a matte type of paint. It's very thick, and I have put a little tiny bit of my elephant in this cup, and I have watered it down. You can see it's very watery. I'm going to do a wash with this, and I'm going to do that right in these roots. I want that farmhouse type look. That's going to work with my decor this year. So I'm going to just kind of put some of this in this like that, and then we're going to wipe it off. I don't want it very distinct, and I don't want it sitting on there because I don't want it to stay. I don't want it to be dark. And I'm even going to try to stay even more right inside those little creases. And again, wipe it off. So it's just giving it just a little bit there. We're going to do that for each one of these panels here. There we go. This moves along pretty quick. I'm trying to keep it from making any distinguished line. Just an antiquing finish is what we're kind of looking for. Years ago, we did ceramics and things like that. We antiqued a lot of things. There's another crease right there. I don't want to miss that one. So this is just giving it the antique type finish. There we go. So it's looking pretty good so far. And I'm just going to use what's in my brush a second here. I didn't even need very much. There we go. And I will not pour this back in my chalk paint because it is thinned down. I want to keep my chalk paint nice and thick. If it was my regular acrylic paints and there wasn't a lot of it, I probably would pour it back in just to keep it. But with this chalk paint, I want that kept thick like that. All right, so we've got that part done. Let's move on to the skeleton. And we want this all in those teeth and any little groove to bring out that detail. As you can see, I don't mind if a little bit of it stays on it, but I want to keep the detail like that. We're going to go inside this eye sockets here. Whoops, oops, and we're going to spill. Hence why I have the paper down. All right. Now, I'm not going to wipe his sockets out. I want them deep and dark like that. In fact, I might put a little bit back in there. I just want to go around the edges there, just like that. Nice and dark. We're going to get inside of his nose here, where his nose would be. And then we're just going to hit some spots that are curved in from the bone structure. Maybe on his jawline here. There we go. And that's about all we need. Maybe I might just touch the top of his head just a little bit, just to bring in some more dinge here. Don't need a lot there. Our main idea is to make those features stand out. So there we go. All right, perfect. I'm going to dab up my paint mess here. So that is that, and that's pretty basic. And I would have painted these with you, but I wanted them good and dry so that when I put on my other finish, I didn't have to worry about it. I set this paint aside so I don't dump it again. Our next step is we are going to, I thought this is also from Dollar Tree, this creepy cloth. And I'm going to cut some of this off. I thought this would look nice, maybe hanging. And I'm not going to take it out of its packaging. I'm just going to cut. I don't need a ton of it right this second. I do a couple different sections. They do carry this in kind of a off-white too. So I'm going to have some of it hanging down like that. Let's see if that's opened up. There we go. Yeah, this looks kind of creepy. Maybe I'll cut another piece off here. Let me see. Yeah, let's cut another piece off here. Again, we don't need a huge piece. There we go. And we're gonna kind of, and you could probably cut one bigger piece and stretch it out. There, kind of like that, maybe. Just like that. So it's curled up there. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and put some hot glue down there. Now, when painting your pumpkins, please do not use spray paint. Spray paint will dissolve your foam away. It has chemicals in it, and it will eat away, and you will have just a little messy pile of goo in a weird shape. So don't use spray paint on your foam items, please. I guess if you can find a spray paint that is, and I don't even know if there's one out there, that would be okay to use on foam, then it'll be fine. But your regular spray paints, it's chemical compounds. Ouch! Woo! Stuck my finger right in that hot glue. My thumb, I mean. Got her good. Let's try again. See if I can get this opened. All right. Let's see if I can not do that again. I haven't burnt myself that bad in a long time on glue gun. All right. Let's find something I can poke in there without burning myself again. I'm just... Oh, it's going to be a long day. At least that one wasn't as hot. But I'm on the scared edge now. Once you get burnt, you know. It's like, ah. There we go. I think that'll be fine once it gets dried. Woo. That was warm. All right. I'm going to take my pumpkin and I'm going to glue him down in here to the center. I think that is the front there that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and see where he's got to be. Right like that. Okay. Give him a good puddle of glue. And my glue is kind of burnt because I forgot to turn off my glue gun last night. Trying to ruin another glue gun, I guess. All right. So this is what we got so far. Just kind of turn it a little bit. There we go. Now, I have some, these are Prima flowers, and I have a whole bunch of them somewhere. I think of where I put them. I don't remember where I put them, but they are Prima flowers. And I thought those might look kind of cool because they're just black and white. Just black and white. I have some of these Dollar Tree roses. And they came with these 2 purple spiders on it. Well, if you've ever bought any plastic that has glitter on it, the glitter was all coming off. And these are from my stash too. And so I roughed them up and got all the glitter off that I could because I did not want to recover them with glitter and have it do the same thing. So I got all the glitter off. I scraped all the glitter off that I could that hadn't just fallen off on its own. And I didn't want the partially glittered spider. It just looked kind of ugly, actually. So I took my Heavy Gesso Black, and it's a Art Basics Heavy Gesso, and this stuff is nice. It is a Prima product and very thick, very nice. So I painted this on both of my spiders after I got the glitter off, and then I re-glittered them. After that was completely dry, I used my Mod Podge. And this was just the furniture matte, so it was just matte color. And used the color Chariot from Martha Stewart's glitter to make them purple again. So now this is holding up. I didn't do the bottom, so, but that's holding up a lot better than the glitter that they had on there that 80% of it had fallen off and was making a mess all over. So I redid those and then pulled the roses off of the stem. And I didn't know if I could use some of these on here, if they were too big. Wasn't sure if I liked those or the Prima ones, which are also nice. But I got those. So let's just go ahead and start putting some stuff on. I do want to get the spider on there. So where do we want the spider? Ooh, maybe one on his head. Crawling up on his skull. Let me tip him so you can see him. Oops, there we go. All this stuff goes away. Maybe a spider on his skull. I'm not sure what my dog is barking at. She'll have to figure it out. All right. So let's go ahead and could be the mail lady or something. I'm not expecting anybody. I left that stem on there Yeah, she's barking at the mail lady. All right, I'm going to pull the plastic part off because I don't need that, but I do want to keep that part of the stem on there. And I'm going to kind of, well, that won't poke a hole. Let me find something I can poke a hole with here. I'll poke a hole in there and then glue one on. I don't want to press on its head. There we go. This foam is kind of bouncy foam. It's not like your styrofoam balls you use for Christmas decorations. But all right, so let me get some glue on that, and then we'll just put a little glue on the end of that there, and we'll press that in that hole. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I don't want to do too many of those. Maybe we could put some ones lower. Let me see. All right, let's do another hole right in here. Some more glue on there, just like that. And then press that in that hole. And that hot glue kind of makes it a little easier. And we should do 3. So let me put one right there next to that one. All right. Whoops. Pull off that plastic. Let's use this one. Looks a little tighter. More glue. So this project isn't that bad, and you do not have to use the exact same color paints I do or same flowers. It's just an idea of what you can do with things that you might already have on hand that you kind of sick of looking at. All right, let me get one of these white flowers with the black in there. And that I'm just going to put glue on the bottom there. And we're going to just press that up against there like that. Tip them so you can see. Let that settle in there. I do have these Recollections little dimensional stickers that I've had for a while. Thought maybe that might look, oops, sorry about the noise. I like to do that to you. Let's see here. There's a spider one here, and they just got pop dots on them. Maybe we can throw a couple of those in. I'm going to actually add some hot glue to those too. Just I'm going to put that one right on that rose petal there. Whoop! Dang, did it again. Off to a great start, ain't I? Here's another one with a spider. Okay, maybe right in here. And then we have kind of a creepy skulls here. Maybe there's this skull here. All right, I'm about ready for another glue stick. So let's let's kind of drop him down on this flower here. So I'm putting it right on that petal right there. Just popping it down there. Just all right. Grab another glue stick right behind me. I also pulled these K & Company die cuts that I've had. I kind of like maybe to put something like that in there. Just kind of standing up. Let me see. We got Witch's Brew. We got October 31st. That's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe we'll, let me hold that up. We'll glue that right there. That looks kind of neat there. So I'm just going to put some glue along the bottom there so it drips back in there. And we're going to stand that up right like that. And that glue should drip down and hold that. Just going to be that. Let's see what else we got. Kidney flavored syrup. Spider fangs. Let's get our spiders on. Okay, so let's put one crawling up here like that. So, do I want to... All right, he's got a little post on here, but I don't know if it's long enough. We might have to pull that off and just glue him to the... Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on that post. If you don't have something that you can poke a hole in with these spiders, you can snip that off and lay it on flat. Okay, so this is what we got so far. I think this will make a cute decoration for my counter or even on like your end table or coffee table. All right, let's see what else we've got. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this little one with the words on it. And we're going to kind of drop that right down on top of that rose also. We've got a nice little decor going on there. Okay, so let's start doing something in here. Where's my other spider? I am tempted to put that spider on top of his head. But I think I want to snip this off so it'll lay flat. I don't know how that... Well, you know, it might. I might be able to poke a hole in it. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. All right, so we did poke a hole in it. Let's try that. Get some glue on there. And then I'm going to hold his head because I don't want to smash it down into... Okay. I wish his feet would bend better. There we go. It's kind of, actually kind of cool looking. All right. So let's see what else we can do. I do like this Thrill, Chill, and Be Scary tag. Thrill, Chill, and Be Scary. I don't know where I put it. We've got Trick or Treat. That's kind of cool. Maybe peeking out of that rose like that. Or up underneath the spider. Maybe I'll get it underneath the spider's feet here. Yeah, that kind of looks cool, doesn't it? All right, let's go with that. I'm going to tip this so I don't have to move that all the way out of there. Just add a dab of glue under there. Spin it. Spin it to where you can read it. There we go. All right. And what else we got here? Maybe some more of these little flowers. Maybe one, just this one here, and we'll put that like right on the edge of this rose there. And let's see here. These are kind of simple flowers, but it's about all we need for this. Okay, let's put this one right in there. Put a little dab of glue. And then we're going to just kind of carefully put that one inside of there like that. Okay. Whoops, I gotta be careful. It wants to move yet. All right, so that is our recreated there we go. Our recreated out of our old stash decoration. So again, that's week 8 of 13 weeks of Halloween. And I do appreciate you stopping by and watching. If you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be fantastic. And if you hit that bell, you can be notified each time a new video is uploaded. I try to do 2 to 3 videos a week. Unfrequently, there might be only 1 a week, but that is only if I get too bogged down with other things that are going on. And life happens, you know. So thanks for stopping by, and till the next time, hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.